Hi guys, SDGR788 speaking, with a video, as you can guess from the title, about the exhibition I am planning. Now this video is going to be information about the event, dates, times, location, hopefully what will be there sort of thing. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy. First things first, the location. Now the location, not to get confused with the layout obviously, is actually the real Compton Martin. Yes, there is a real Compton Martin for you who don't know. It is it's near Bristol in the Chew Valley area, stone throw away from Cheddar, at the foot of the Mendip Hills. Basically, it's a lovely little village, and well, there's like if you're coming down from a long, far away sort of thing, like some of you are planning. It'd be a bit of a waste to come down just for the day because it's a one-day event sort of thing. So maybe you could make a weekend of it and go around Somerset because sort of in the centre. There's plenty of things to see and do in Bristol, Cheddar. The city of Wales is also not far away. Weston-super-Mare. Quite a lot. There's quite a lot of good areas that are hotspots for Somerset in the area sort of thing. Now the venue itself is I've got a brochure here. Not sure if it's going to be focused because the lens. There we are. Is Big Rich's at the Clock Tower, Compton Martin. Now this is a new build restaurant, as you can see. There will be some photos in a minute of the actual room and all that, and the facilities. But it's a brilliant little new build restaurant. Of course I work there sort of thing. And basically the venue will happen in the upstairs room of this beautiful building. Basically it's obviously it's a restaurant. Really good food there, as you can see from the front. Specialities is fish and chips, breakfasts, and the day that the event will be held, which is a Sunday, is the Sunday roast, and the Sunday roasts are amazing. Trust me, they're brilliant. So if you're popping in, there's good food there. So food and facilities, obviously, I would definitely go for the Sunday roast. It is amazing. But yeah, that's the actual venue itself. And I'm just going to quickly pause here, and there'll be a bit of music, and I'll show you some of the images of the room. Right, that was some of the images of the actual facilities. As you could see from the images, it is they're quite spacious rooms. It is 2 rooms, one small room which could fit 3 good-sized layouts in, and then obviously the main big room which could fit quite a few layouts in. Now the Big Rich's, the restaurant itself, holds quite a few events. Recently, what inspired me to do this event was this little pamphlet here, which is of an Aston Martin model day that was there recently. As you can see, it was the 25th of August, so not too long ago. And basically the local Aston Martin Owners Club brought, one of the members had loads of model cars, so he brought them along, set them up in the restaurant, and basically, people could just come and have something to eat, obviously, and look at the model cars. And because it was a nice sunny day, the actual Aston Martin Owners Club brought plenty of their real cars as well. So there was like classic DB6s, 2 of those in the car park. So some modern DB7s. Some other Aston Martins and some other classic cars, like a classic minivan, MG Roadster, and what was a bit of a surprise, a brand new Jaguar F-Type turned up. So that was quite interesting. So we had a little break and took some photographs outside, because it was brilliant to see those cars in the flesh, sort of thing. So yeah, it's really good a venue for holding these events, and hopefully this model railway one, which is the first of its kind, and obviously it's the first event that I'm arranging, sort of thing, will go to plan. Now, obviously I've explained about the food. There's other facilities, obviously, is toilets and all that sort of thing. But now onto the actual event itself. Now, first things first, I'm sure many of you are wondering on the date of the event and the times. The event is planned for November the 3rd, which is a Sunday, as I mentioned earlier, because of the Sunday roasts, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be held on a Sunday, which for those who are in education, i.e. school, that is the last Sunday of the October half term. So I hope you can make it, sort of thing. I have asked around before I chose this date, obviously. Obviously, I asked the owner of the restaurant, I could choose this date, and he's written it down, sort of thing. So this is going to be the set date. But before I asked him, I obviously asked people who plan to bring layouts and or plan to turn up to the event, and they most people confirmed that November the 3rd would be the best for them. Obviously, a few people wanted the weekend before, but the 3rd was the best, as more layouts could make it, sort of thing. Which brings us on to the prices of the event. The event is a free entry event. It's totally free, although there will be a donation bucket on the door for staff, because these rooms have kindly been donated for the day to me by the owner, and obviously it'd be quite nice to sort of like repay the staff for allowing us to use the room, sort of thing, for the event. So it'd be nice way to say thank you. But there will be a donation bucket, and there will be a little charity bucket as well there, sort of thing. Now that brings us nicely on to what will be at the event. Obviously, one of the things that hopefully will be at the event, well, I'm sure no matter what state it will be in, it will be there, will be, of course, you're staring at it right now, Compton Martin. So it'll be Compton Martin's first outing. Hopefully, it will be, no matter what state she's in. It's going to be Compton Martin's first outing at Compton Martin. What an appropriate venue to have the model railway displayed at the location where it's based. Obviously, there wasn't a real station there, but it's based on a station that could have been there. So yeah, that's going to be awesome, sort of thing. Compton Quay will also be making a turnout there as well. So that's 2 layouts confirmed. There have been a number of, I've asked you, obviously the people of YouTube, to bring along layouts if you can, and I've had good replies from, there are 3 layouts which are planned, 2 are for definite, I hope. The first one, which is for certain, is, I'm sure you all know him, it's Intercity 3000. He's bringing along his exhibition layout, which is an overall modern image layout, because obviously you've got to have a bit of variety at these shows, and obviously the 2 so far are my layouts, which are 1950s, 60s layouts, and that is an overall layout, a modern image of an embankment, amazing layout. Looks really good. I always, it's something completely different, if you know what I mean, because I haven't seen a layout with a railway running along an embankment, and that's really good choice of layout that was from his which he designed, and that will be, he's travelling down from Birmingham basically with the layout. So that's 3 layouts, including Compton Martin and Compton Quay. Hopefully, I'm sure you all know him as well, is MacLeod. His club are going to be bringing a layout. I think, I honestly don't know the date or the layout. All I know is it's probably most likely going to be a Steam layout. I think, I know the location where it's based. It's based at Corfe Castle on the platform there somewhere. But yeah, I honestly don't know the actual, what the layout is. But his layout will hopefully be turning up as well. There are a few other planned layouts. Train Tracker 56 is hoping to bring his shunting layout, which is a 1950s, 60s layout as well. Nice little layout that will also hopefully be there, fingers crossed. Hopefully he'll be able to persuade his family members with this video, because I desperately need layouts sort of thing. And there are a few other micro layouts planning to turn up, and also, who else has been planned down that might bring a layout? Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head, but a couple of other people are planning. But yeah, I know there's 2 more that want to bring micro layouts, and they're hoping to get it done. But for any of you who also want to bring a layout, and obviously the date, November the 3rd, if that is good for you, obviously I'll just remind you again, it's a Sunday. If that date is good for you, please drop a message below about bringing your layout, as there is still plenty of room with the 4 or 5 planned layouts that are already, sort of thing. So, but I will need confirmation within the next 2 weeks after this vid. Definitely, I need confirmation and sizes so I can measure it up and know where to put each layout, sort of thing, in the room, so it's close enough to power sockets and obviously to operate it, and obviously so you don't hit your head on the banister, sort of thing, because the layouts will slot in hopefully perfectly in between those banisters, sort of thing. So yeah, that's the layout. So hopefully there'll be a good turnout of layouts. Obviously most of them have never been to exhibitions before, which is going to be brilliant, sort of thing. So anybody who's been to many exhibitions, you sometimes see the same layout over and over again. So this will be different, sort of thing, because obviously it'll be my first outing with Compton Martin, Intercity 3000's first outing, and obviously obviously as well, judging by the layouts that are mostly owned by YouTubers, it'd be a great opportunity to meet the people behind the cameras, sort of thing. So yeah, that'd be very interesting. So don't be shy if you're turning up as a visitor to come over and say hello, sort of thing, and you meet the people behind the cameras, if they're alright with that. I know I will be. But yeah, so that's another thing. And one more thing, well, that's what I'm thinking of at the moment, is people have asked, will there be a trade stand there? And I can confirm, yes, there will be. I visited Signals Models, Midsummer Norton, and basically they are, I asked them would they be able to turn up, because a number of people asked would there be a trade stand there, and yeah, they said they're willing to do it. So they'll be setting up a few tables with obviously stock. But this is another quick question. If you were turning up to the event, right, as you know, you could take along, if you're taking a stall, you could take along whatever stock you want, sort of thing, to sell. But I thought it'd be a good idea to ask people who will be turning up at the event, i.e. you, if you're able to, that is, what stock you would like to see being sold, sort of thing, because you know what I mean, I'm a 1950s, 60s, mostly steam locomotive sort of guy, Somerset Dorset stuff. I would like to purchase stuff like that, and obviously, if I could give them a rough idea of what to take, I'm sure I could satisfy people that turn up on the day, sort of thing. So any suggestions for stock, what they could take with them, like i.e. Hornby GWR shunting trucks or stuff like that, anything that you would like to purchase if you're going, basically, and I'll send them a note so they could take along hopefully the item that you're after. So yeah, that's about it really. I think I've got through all of it. I will add on more information, obviously, at the if there's any needed. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the opening times for the event, that would have been a stupid one to forget, is 9:30 to 4 o'clock. That's the opening times. So, you could come in and and look around the exhibition. If you're wanting food, obviously, it'll be breakfasts will be available from 9 o'clock in the morning, sort of thing. So breakfasts are available nearly all day, obviously, but hot food like fish and chips and roast dinner are obviously the lovely roast dinners are only available from 12 to 2, sort of thing. So if you're wanting like a lunch, it's only 12 to 2 for lunch, but I'm sure breakfasts will definitely be done in the morning, right up to lunch. But anyway, I think that's all of it. I better zoom in on the address so you get it there. There we are. So, and the phone number for the restaurant. But if you type that into your sat navs, is there a map on the back? Yes, there is a map. But if you type that into your sat navs, the address, I'm sure it will take you there. I'll put this also in the caption below for anybody who's to make sure that you can see it. And obviously there's an email there, so if you want a bit more information about the restaurant, obviously you can email them. But yeah, that's about it, I think, for well, all the information that's been gathered at the moment. I will be hopefully making flyers, obviously to put in the restaurant itself, and like this, and also to put in my local model shop and hopefully pin up around the local area, sort of thing, to advertise the event to local people that are obviously not on YouTube. But yeah, I hope this has given you as much information as possible about the event, and I honestly hope you could turn up, you know, with or without a layout. It'd be brilliant to get visitors in through the door, sort of thing. And well, I hope to see you there. So this has been SDJR7F88 speaking, and thanks for watching.